It's your perfume in the breeze. Hi there, welcome to Perfume in the Breeze. Thank you for joining Boone and I here by the pool today. I have one of my absolute favourite fragrances to share with you this afternoon, and I'm really excited to share it with you. It is called Oud Assam by Rania J. I'm sure that's going to perhaps come out backwards on the screen, but nevertheless, Oud Assam by Rania J. What a stunning bottle, lovely proportions. Nice, the cap's not very heavy, but the cap has got a lovely texture to it. The bottle itself is beautifully proportioned and very nice, and I like how the label is incorporated into the glassware itself, which perhaps you can't see there. But the bottle is the least interesting thing about this fragrance, so I want to tell you, I just need to tell you all about it. I don't use the word masterpiece particularly, I don't bandy that word about, but it's right on the tip of my tongue when I smell this. If you like oud, and I mean real oud, I mean the oud that smells like blue cheese, a rotten tooth, death and a goat skin, this has a stinky blue cheese oud, and it's glorious. It is just magnificent. The smell of this is so sexy. I mean, it's so sexy. This, oh my goodness. If I had to only, I don't think I could, but if I had to only choose a very small amount of fragrances to be stuck with for the rest of my days, this would, I don't wish to ever be without this in my life or in my collection, because A, there is nothing like it whatsoever, nothing, and B, because it's freaking magnificent. Okay, so I got this at Tiger Lily in Brooklyn in New York. I'm always looking for an oud, but I went there with an open mind, and this is a couple of years ago now, I went there, sniff, 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 meh. And I found this one, and at first I didn't think much of it because my nose was kind of tired. But I realised that in my conversation with my friends and with the staff there, that I could not take the scent strip away from my nose, and I couldn't quite work out why not. And every time I did, I was just very instinct. I couldn't be without it, and so I had to have it. So I did. I got it. I did agonize about it because it wasn't terribly inexpensive, but you know what, neither was it very expensive, and I'm so glad I spent this, because even though I used it very frequently, I still have most of it left, just over half. I paid 150 American dollars for this, and this is definitely one of my most favorite fragrances in my collection. It is an eau de parfum, so it is nice and strong, and it has a fantastic duration. This bottle is 50 milliliters or 1.7 fluid ounces, and Oud Assam means, like oud obviously, and Assam is an area in India where oud is grown, and the oud that is grown there has a very specific fragrance profile. It's one of the more kind of challenging and pungent oud profiles, as opposed to, well, you can find out for yourself. So I think the star ingredient in this is definitely the oud. It's hard to really determine what exactly are the other supporting notes. Oh, okay, I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna spray it. I wrote a very poetic review of this on Fragrantica that I recommend you check out. It's a little bit graphic. It was all about how a tree came to life in an enchanted night, and you and the spirit of the tree made love, and you were ensconced by its branches. And I was quite pleased with the review, but it hasn't got many balloons on the site, but it definitely expresses what I feel when I smell this fragrance. It is so fucking gorgeous. It's masculine. It's sophisticated. It's leathery. It smells like that. It smells like kind of natural, and it smells like it's made of very precious natural ingredients. I mean, I'm sure there's more than it's not an organic perfume. There's plenty more in it, but it definitely it just smells like a gift from nature. Okay, I'm gonna spray it. I'm only gonna spray one spray because I don't want to use it all, and it's very strong. Okay. Oh my gosh. If you like Scotch, right? If you like like me, you like a nice peaty, smoky Scotch, like liquid leather, you will enjoy this. You will enjoy... Oh. It has so many interesting contradictions because it also smells ever so slightly soapy, but not in a soapy way. And it smells deep and wet, and I'm sure there's more than one kind of oud in here. I'm sure of it, because smelling it now on this strip, it's reminding me the tiniest bit of Dehen al-Oud Mutamid by Asghar Ali, which I'd never noticed before. I'd love to layer the two together and see what makes happen. Oh, this is just magnificent. It's like, oh my goodness. If I want to break a heart, right? If I want someone to look at me with a glint in their eye, I will wear this. If you want to try, and this is not for ladies. Maybe it is. Maybe it's for lip. I don't know. I would definitely say that this is more for gentlemen. I'm almost reticent to tell you about this fragrance because I like keeping this as a very, this is a secret close to my chest. If I had to wear this every day, I would be very happy. Is it really a summer fragrance? It's a bit strong and a bit dense and it's a bit dark to wear it heavily in the summer. This is such a confident smell. It's so confident. Oh, look at me. The smell makes me blush. Like, okay. Well, I don't even need to tell you anything more about it. I give this a very solid 10 out of 10. Absolutely 10 out of 10. I would, comparing it to some of the other fragrances in her range, some of the others are very, very nice. There's an amber something, amber nargile, I might be mistaken, amber something, that she makes, that's also very pleasant. There's a few that are quite, in the range that are fairly similar, that have very thick, rich, dense amber to it. And they're very nice, but nothing in that collection, or indeed anything I've ever smelled, compares to this. Go and buy it, and if not for yourself, for someone that you want to fancy, because when you smell them wearing this, you will fancy the pants off of them. This is a fantastic fragrance to wear on a first date, I think. Or to the office, or to the theatre, or to ride in a sports car. Oh, just for crying out loud. I hope this never gets discontinued. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will, because I know it's not to everyone's taste. But this is to my taste. Exactly to my taste. I freaking love it, and this comes very highly recommended. I want to tell you more about it, but I just want to keep it to myself. I want to curl up with this fragrance and kiss it. I want to make I want to make love with this fragrance. This isn't a fragrance for sex. This is a fragrance for... This is the fragrance for the kind of love making that you will remember for the whole of your life. 4 thumbs up. So, there's nothing like this so I work for Zhivago Fragrances a little, and there is nothing quite like this in our collection. But if you are looking for a fragrance and you want to find something new, if you'd like especially something for a beautiful woman, check out Zhivago Fragrances. There's a discount code here in the description box. Whilst you're at it, feel free to press like, feel free to comment. I'd love to know if you agree or disagree with me about any of my musings. Oh yeah. This is just magnificent. 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 Frickin' A.